Welcome everyone. I wanna welcome you to this second day of April. The second day of April is when we're having this live conversation, live hangout. And I hope you're here with me live. I hope you're not watching it, watching the recording, because it's always powerful. It's always amazing. It's always exciting when you can connect live with a fellow leader, connect live with someone that can help you to move to your next level. I want to appreciate you once again for taking the opportunity, taking the time to be here, to connect with me, to hear what I can share with you, information that can help you to begin to ginger your thinking, to begin to align your thinking in the direction of your goal, in the direction of where you want to be. So I do not take this lightly. I do not take this for granted. That is why I really appreciate you for taking the time to be here tonight to just share and connect, to just listen and connect with me. So thank you once again for that opportunity. I hope you've had an awesome day, because my day has been great as well too. So I believe you're here because you want to learn, you want to know about those three critical ingredients, those three must-haves in order for you to be successful in your online business. I mean, what are those three things that are so very, very important for you to be able to skyrocket your results, for you to be able to enjoy speedy results in your business? I mean, what are those three things? I mean, if I was to ask you, what are those three things? I'm sure you have answers of your own to give, but perhaps I can share mine with you, and perhaps they will get you thinking and wondering to yourself, perhaps Deepo is saying something right. My name is Deepo. I wanted to welcome you once again to this hangout. So I hope this information is going to be very beneficial to you. This may be a very short training, but I believe the information you're going to learn from here, it's going to help you to be able to make better decisions in your business, to be able to take the right actions that you need in order to move your business forward. Because that is why I believe you're here, to learn information that can help move your life, move your business forward. So once again, thank you. And you're probably asking, because this may be the first time that you've got the chance to see this, to connect with me live on this hangout, or even be watching the recording. And you're probably asking, so who is Deepo? Who is Deepo Lashaw? And I wanted to probably just use the opportunity to share my story with you, because I think it's very, very beneficial. It can help you just to learn more about me and probably connect with me more at a deeper level. Just because I've been I've been where you're at, right? Um, so I left my home country, but before I even start that, let me ask you a question, right? Because this is how I typically like to ask as I begin my story. What would you do if you found yourself alone, cold, and thousands of miles from everything you've been familiar with? Because that was my story. That was where it started for me in January of 2002, when I left my home country, back in Nigeria, and I was coming to the US, to have a better life for myself and to have a better life for my family, right? And I left. Imagine that, living a warm climate in Nigeria. For those who are not familiar with the environment of Nigeria, but it's a very warm tropical area. That Nigeria is located on the map of on the continent of Africa. Uh, but imagine living a warm climate area, right? Into and finding yourself in the month of January, right? In winter, right? Winter season, into one of the cold parts of the US, right? That was Michigan, right? That's where I found myself in January 2002, living in my warm climate, what I was familiar with, the 90s, the 100 plus weather, into the less than, into the tens, and to the zeros, and to the negative weather of Michigan. That's, imagine that contrast, right? From 100 plus degree weather to below 0 degree weather, right? In just one day. Imagine the shift. How would you react? That was kind of like how I find myself I mean, January of 2002. I mean, as a matter of fact, when we first landed into New York, right, and they opened the door to the plane, and I started speaking, I could see vapor coming out of my mouth, even though it was a little chilly at the time. I was in New York. I mean, um, but the rush, the adrenaline of the fact that wow, I could see vapor coming out of my mouth. I didn't see anything like that before. I mean, that shows how cold it was. But but I was just excited. I was like, wow, this is cool. But you know what? By the time I eventually arrived at Michigan, that was not cool anymore because it was extremely cold. I was shivering, right? I mean, with the jacket that I had on, right? But by the time I left the I left the by the time I left the airport building heading to the car, my fingers were like getting numb. As a matter of fact, I was in bed for 3 days, right? Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, right? Trying to keep warm, wrapped up in blanket, right? Trying to adjust to the weather that I found my to the new climate that I found myself. Right. As a matter of fact, it was so scary. It was so unbearable for me at the time that I really contemplated going back home. As a matter of fact, I sent an email to my mentor, my dad, and I asked him that if it was possible to come back home, I would really love to do that. But he called me and he asked me one question. He said, "Are there people where you're at?" And then I looked around and I said, "Yeah, yeah, there are people there." And he said this to me. He said they're human beings as well. That they've learned to adjust to the weather. I'm sure you can also do the same thing. I realized, oh my goodness, I am stuck. So that's kind of like the story that my story. So I went through the journey, right? But I think above it all was because I wanted a better life for myself, right? We've been I've been taught the and perhaps you have to. I've been taught that typical phrase, right? To go to school to get good grades, so that you can get a good job, and so you can work there for 40 years, and be able to work 40 hours a week for 40 years so that you can be able to retire at the end of it all, on 40% of what was not even enough in the first place, right? So that was kind of like the journey that I was on, because that was what I was told, right? And I thought that was the all powerful story, or powerful statement that can get you to where you want to go to. But it wasn't until later on, while I was working for a Fortune 500 company, that I actually got an email from my inspiration, that is my dad, and he sent this in an email, right? He said this to me. He said, Deepak, if you want to be great, he said, study great people. And that really shook me, because that was a profound statement. And then I realized to myself, I was like, I don't know any great people around. I mean, what do I do? And then still in that email, he recommended I start my journey, right? My journey into studying great people. And that was where my journey into personal development actually started. And the first book that recommended to me that I want to share with you or pass on to you tonight, to try to do whatever it takes to get a hold of it. Not because I'm an affiliate of the book or anything like that, but because that was the book that got my mind shifting into the right direction, that got me thinking in a different path from what I was used to. That was when I realized that there was a difference in the lifestyle, in the way, in the thought process, that the rich people thought, that was different from the way that the poor and the middle class were thinking. And the book he recommended to me, and I know you're wondering that, perhaps maybe I should give it to you at the end of by the end of the train, just to make sure that you're listening to my story. But I'll just give that to you right now. The book that he recommended to me was called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Rich Dad Poor Dad. I want to make sure that you're probably writing that down so that you can make sure that you get that book. And that's when I realized that there was a certain area, there was a certain point where the rich people were living, right? That was different in their mindset, that was different from where the poor and the middle class were. I realized that the rich people were living in a different kind of quadrant, right? You know what quadrant, like when you make a when you draw a line from like the half from the top of your page, the middle part of your page from the top, and you run it all the way down, and also go to the middle of your page, and run a horizontal line across, right? It makes a quadrant, right? On the left hand side, the you find where the middle class and the middle class and the poor people actually live. That's what we call the E and the I side, right? The sorry, the E and the S side, and the right side is where you have the B and the I, which is where really the rich people live. And I realized, oh my goodness, the E, and I'll leave that as a mystery for you, because I want you to pick up the book and actually read it, because I believe that'll be very beneficial to you. But that's where I realized, wow, there was a different kind of thinking, right? That the rich people had that was zero from the way the poor people class. I realized I didn't want to stay. I didn't want to live in that left side of the quadrant where the poor and the middle class was. I wanted to move to the rich side. So that really actually started my journey into moving forward, into doing whatever it takes to begin to walk in the path of the rich, of the wealthy, right? And it was in that book that was introduced into real estate. I actually went into real estate, but you know what? I invested money in it, and I failed at it, right? I and then I went on to stock trading and options trading. I mean, I invested thousands and thousands of dollars into that as well, right? Trying, wanting to succeed, trying whatever doing what it takes to succeed, right? But then I failed at it. I tried again. I went into network marketing, right? Investing thousands of dollars into it, right? And I was failing at it. I failed at it actually, until my mentor showed up, right? Until my mentor showed up, that helped me to take a different turn, a different change in my result. That brought about a different change in my result, because it got me realizing that it was then I realized when I realized that I had to have a different kind of mindset, a different kind of thinking, right? A successful kind of mindset in order for me to begin to experience success. My mindset needed to change, still needed to go up, still needed to be upgraded, right? So it was then I realized that there were two things that was critical that caused that change for me. The fact that had a mentor, right, that was able to show me the ropes, right? I had a mentor that was able to show me the ropes, show me what was working, and engaging me in a system that could help me to generate the returns that I have so far. I mean, so I create how do you put it? Um, accredit. I don't know if that's the word, but I'm thinking you. I credit. Yeah, that's the word. I credit the success that I have, thousands of dollars that I made for myself and my sponsor, to the fact that my mentor came along, alongside, to come and help me realize that what I was doing was not working, and to engage me in a system, right, that would help me to build up my mindset, that will help me to be able to generate results quickly. And I'm gonna at the end of this, extend an invitation to you, right? Extend an invitation to you, and I hope you do decide to take advantage of it. But whether or not you decide to take advantage of it, I will be extending an invitation to you, because I want to make sure that the mistakes that I made, you don't have to go through it, right? Because I believe that is how powerful, that's how critical mentors are, in order to help you to be able to get to where you need to go to. That was what made the shift for me. The fact that I had a mentor, the fact that I was able to plug into a system, I was able to plug in into a system that could not only help me to become successful quickly, but successful even in my mindset, right? Successful in the results that I had, and successful even in my mindset. So as a matter of fact, I mean, I can tell you that I've been cited in the four major networks: ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox, right? And I've made thousands of dollars for myself and my sponsor, but it's not a guarantee of income, right? If you want to see the average earnings, right, you go to income.deepolasure.com, right? And that's because I've refused to be typical. Even the fact that you're here on this call is not, it's not typical, because typical people, the average people, are sitting in front of the TV, they're sitting in front of the electronic income reducer, right, the TV, right, and listening to stuff that, listen to other people living out their dreams, living out their fantasies, while they are seeing that as consumers, and just consuming, and not learning stuff that could help them to make a difference in their lives. So once again, I want to commend you for this opportunity that you've taken to listen to this information. So that's kind of my story in a nutshell. I hope that it's been powerful and impactful for you, and at least help you to understand me, and where it is that I'm coming from, right? onto our training really today, and that's what are the three things, right? What are the three must-haves that you need in order to be successful in your business? The number one thing that I think is very, very critical, I mean, really in any business at all, is the fact that you need to have real products. Unfortunately, you hear a lot of things going on the internet where people are just selling stuff, products that are not helpful, products that are not real, products that do not make an impact or contribution on the lives of other people, right? And that's where you have all these scams and things coming from, where people say you just bring in money and don't worry, after this certain period of time your money is gonna grow, right? Those kind of dubious things, I mean, they don't have real products, right? But one thing that's very, very important for you, that I'm stressing on here, is the fact that you need to have real products. You need to have real products. You need to have products that you can sell, products that you can market. Earl Nightingale said that in order for you to be successful, you need to serve, right? You need to serve. That is, you need to be providing service to the marketplace. You need to be providing value to the marketplace, something that the market is seeking for, something that the market needs, something that makes contribution, that adds value to the marketplace. And that is what you want to do with this number one critical ingredient, which is products, real products that have high retention rate. That is, products that the market wants, product that the market needs, right? Products that impact and contributes to the marketplace. That is the number one key. That is not negotiable. I mean, in the online or in the offline worlds, in the online or the offline world, you need real products that make a tremendous impact in the lives of the marketplace, products that the marketplace wants. Like for example, my marketplace for the product that I sell is in the billions, right? That is, I have there's over a billion people online. There's over a billion people searching for how to be successful online, right? That's the kind of searches you realize that it's I believe it's about twice or so the demand of people who are wanting to lose weight. That's how large my marketplace is. That's how large the demand is for the product that I deliver. So I'm never in short. I'm never in shortage or in short demand of for my product. So it's important that you have real products that the marketplace wants, real products that are impactful to the marketplace, that will make a difference to the marketplace. That's number one. Number two thing, and this I believe is a game changing difference, right? Game changing difference, especially online, is is that you need, and to add a little bit to that number one point, besides the fact that it needs to have a high retention rate, that is the real products that you deliver to the marketplace. You also need to make sure that, I mean, that's especially if you want to be successful online quickly. That's especially if you want to be successful online quickly. And hold on one second, I think I'm having feedback here on my computer. Like I have something going on here. Let's see. Okay, this is gonna take care of it. Sorry about that. So the number two part of it, and I'm gonna try and rush this just for the sake of time, is but it's gonna be beneficial. You're gonna learn from it. The number two is you need to have a system, especially online. You need to have a system that can sell your products for you. You need to have a system that can handle everything that is required from getting your product from where it's at into the hands of your consumer. That is, you not being involved in it because the system takes care of everything for you. That is very, very critical. You need to ask yourself, is the system I'm using, is it well coordinated? Is it sophisticated enough to handle everything for me? Right? Because you need to have that, especially online. I mean, in a traditional business, the system here is like the store, right? But of course it's not. But the store just doesn't sell. You still, as the cost, as the seller, still has to sell the product, right, to your to your buyer, right, or to the prospective buyer. But when you have a system that can weed out those that are not interested, a system that can help you to that has everything all taken care of, right? I think I marked it here. You need a high converting sales funnel. Is the kind of system that I have, and it's pretty much a funnel. A funnel is pretty much like you draw a circle with the size of a rubber band, and then you draw another circle the size of a penny, and then you connect both of them together. That's like how a funnel looks like, right? But the automatic sales funnel, and it needs to be automatic, right? That's if you want to remove yourself from the equation, whereby the system just does the whole thing for you. That is very, very critical. This number two is absolutely critical to online business success, is to have that automatic sales funnel, right? And the more sophisticated, the more structured, the more it needs to be high converting. And the more high converting is, the better your potential, the better your upside into being successful online, right? So you need to have that high converting sales funnel. And that high converting sales funnel needs to take care of a few things. And I wrote that down. I'll make sure that I'm pointing that out to you. It needs to have a lead capture system, right? And the lead capture system is pretty much it's pretty much like a page, a page, right? That gives like what we call an ethical bribe, right? That is of value to someone that's looking for the information on what you provide, right? A free value, right? And you provide that free value in exchange for their email address, for example, right? You provide that so that you can always be in contact with them. You can be in constant communication with them, educating them more about why they need your service and why your service is very important to them. So that's kind of like how that high converting sales funnel or system is that you need in order to be able to be successful, especially online. So your high converting sales funnel or system needs to have that lead capture page where it takes in the information, right? Where it takes in the information to give them the free gift, right? But then you now have the information so that you have the ability to be able to market to them, right? To be able to keep in constant communication with them until they eventually buy from you. So your system needs to be able to do that. It needs to be able to, it needs to have a high converting sales funnel as a high converting front end product, right? And what do I mean by that? It needs to be a product that that you can present, right, after they get your free information, right, or after they get into your into after they go past the lead capture page. You send them the free gift, right, to their email address, right? Send that free gift to their email address. So that makes sure they give you the right email address. Otherwise, they don't get the free gift, right? So that's how you also make sure that their email address is actually correct, because that's where you send their free gift. But then after they've gone into through your lead capture page, they now go what they now go to your sales offer, right? And your sales offer is that your front end product that you are trying to offer to your marketplace, to the prospective buyer, right? And it needs to be high converting. It needs to be something that's very easy to afford, right? Something that gives value, that gives high value to your prospective buyer, that will make it a no-brainer really for the uh, consumer or your prospective buyer to just pull out their credit card and just make a decision to buy the product. So that your system needs to be able to do that. It needs to be able to have that high converting front end product with continuity as well. Continuity being that the fact that it becomes something they can pay for, like a monthly like a monthly system, like a monthly productive system that they can use, right? And when it has that continuity, you get paid, right? You get paid on a monthly basis. You get paid continuously, so it still pays you, right? It still pays you from just that one transaction that your prospective buyer made, right? Just okay, I like this product, and they go ahead and they purchase it, right? It could be anything, right? It could be a teaching system, right? It could be a blogging system. It could be it could be a selling system, right? An effective selling system, right? So it could be anything, but it needs to have continuity, right? When it has continuity, it puts more money in your pocket so that you get paid every single month until the consumer stops using that product, right? So it needs to have continuity, and of course the system needs to be able to provide ad copies for you to keep on going back to still market to your prospective buyer through your autoresponder, right? Maybe marketing to them through Aweber or something like that. And if you just want a free just get access to Aweber. It's an autoresponder system that allows you to be able to market to your prospective buyer continuously. If you want a free trial just for $1, right? You can just go to activatenow.aweber.com. That's activatenow.aweber.com. Or if you want even a get response, I think you can get that one for free for a few days or something like that. And you can get that as well at activatenow.getresponse.com. That's activatenow.getresponse.com. So you can get any of those autoresponders. I mean, very very powerful, very beneficial to you. I mean, autoresponders are very very critical. But that's the system that's going to go back and still keeps on selling to or marketing to your prospect until they come to the realization that, oh wow, yeah, I really do need this product that is being offered to me over and over again. So your system needs to be able to do that, right? Your system needs to be able to offer even provide even upsells, right? Upsells meaning higher products that are even much more valuable than the front end, right? So and that generates more sales for you, more commissions for you. So you need so that system is very very has to be very robust to be able to provide all this. It needs to be able to, like I said, effectively follow up for you, right? To go back to your customer and keep marketing to them until they decide to buy. So I'm not gonna stress too much on that, but that is very very critical. The fact that you need a system, a high converting sales funnel, right? That is very very important. That's not negotiable if you want to be successful in your online business. You need that absolutely. And the third part is you need to be able to learn. You need to know how to drive traffic, right? You need to learn how to drive traffic to that system, right? Because all that will be left for you to do now is, I mean, if the system is that robust, right? Like a funnel, we'll talk about funnel. All you need to do is just learn how to drive traffic into that funnel, right? And then pretty much the funnel is gonna pretty much shake things out. I mean, people that are not serious are gonna go flying out of the funnel, and those that are serious, right, they're just gonna go straight into the funnel. They're gonna come out through that penny end, right, whereas they're coming out, that signifies sales for you, right? So you need to learn how to drive traffic. And maybe wondering, how do I learn how to drive traffic? And I mean, so that's kind of like the three critical ingredients, the three critical must-haves, right, for your business, for you to be able to succeed in your business. You need those three critical things. You need to have a real product that has a high retention rate, that is something that the market demands, something that the market wants, something that can contribute add value, that's in high demand by the market, so that it becomes so that you don't have to stress yourself or have to fight and wiggle your way through to get your product taken or taken seriously by the marketplace. So it has to be in high demand, needs to have a high retention rate, and needs to have high commissions. Like I said, if you want to be successful quickly, faster, right? I'm not talking about 5% or 10% commissions. I'm talking about something that can generate you up to 50, 70% in commissions, right? On that product, right? You need to have that if you want to be successful very, very quickly, very, very fast, right? So a real product is what you need. You need, like I said, a system, a high robust system, a high converting sales funnel, right? You know, like I talked to you about, they can handle quite a lot of things, right? They can handle, they can present, that has the lead capture page, that provides for you high converting front end offers, right? That can do an effective follow up for you, go back and market to, and still go back to market um to your prospective customer or buyer, right? Until they eventually decide, until they become well educated enough to say, okay, this is what I want, and go buy it, right? So that's very critical. That system is so important, right? And then you need to learn how to drive traffic, how to drive people, right? Interested people, right? Into that system, right? I mean, drive traffic into the system so you can find the leads, the interested people, right? That will eventually go through that system and eventually become sales, that is income, money for you, and success for you in your business. So those three are very, very important. And you may be wondering, maybe you're not in a position and you're wondering, okay, Diko, where can I find something like this that's really this good, right? That can take care of this system for, that takes care of the real products. Maybe you have real products, but you don't have a right system, right? That has all that stuff that I just mentioned, right? I want to use that opportunity, like I said, to invite you to lock hands with me and to work with me, because I can show you a system, right? That I'm using, right? That's been helping me to generate results. I talked about having an online mentor, right? And also having the right system that helped me to generate income in my business, right? And I want to invite you, right, into a system, into that system, right, that becomes a game changer for you. That system takes care of number one and number two for you, right? Imagine that you have the system already has the real products, right? The system is a high converted sales funnel, has the lead capture page, has the high converting front end product. It has an effective follow-up system that you can connect to. I mean, it takes care of the whole gambit for you, really. So that's how powerful it is. And you're probably wondering, okay, so if it's taking care of number one, number two for me, what about number three? How do I learn how to generate traffic? How do I learn how to drive traffic? Well, you're in law. Guess what? I've also, besides myself, that will be there for you as a mentor. I also have a mentor. I also have a coach, right, that can help and train you and teach you and guide you into what you need, into what you need, or how you can be able to generate more traffic. Even with the system can teach you how to generate traffic, right, to your business. But even with the system, I talked to you about having a mentor and having a system, right? Besides myself being a mentor for you, right, you're still gonna have my coach, right? My coach also helping you, right? Helping you, teaching you, showing you what you need, showing you how you need to be positioned in order to be successful in your business. I mean, how excellent, how great can that be, right? How great can that be? Not just having one of me, right, but also having a coach, right, that can help you to move your business forward. That's how powerful it is. So you have my system, and you're gonna have my system, and my you're gonna have me to teach you exactly how you can be successful in your and teach you how to be and teach you how to be successful right out of the gate in your business, successful online. I mean, how powerful is that? Well, I'm extending an invitation to you. I'm extending an invitation to you to lock hands with me, and let's make this year a transformational, a great year for you, right? Ask yourself, if you've been struggling, right? If you've been struggling to be successful in your business, ask yourself, how longer, how much more do you that, right? Why not take the hands of someone who's generating results? Why not take the hands of someone who's in a team of successful leaders, right? Why not take my hands, and let's lock arms, and let's help you to turn the tide for you, right, in your favor, right? To help you to turn around your situation, to help you to be engaged in a system that can help you to generate results quickly, than you've ever even known possible, right? I'm holding my hands out, and just like a Maximus, right, in Gladiator, right, asking you to hold the line with me, right, to stay with me, to hold the line with me, because I can help you to get to your next level. I can help you to get to the success, to the goal that you desire and that you truly deserve, right. This is deeper. I believe in you, right? I believe in you. I believe it's possible for you. I believe that success resides within you. I believe that greatness resides within you, right? And I want to help you, right? I want to work hands with you. I'm on a goal. I'm on a mission to help 10,000 people, right? To help 10,000 people, right? Make at least $10,000 per month in their business. $10,000 per month in their business. Do you know how much? Do you know how much impact that would be to have 10,000 people making $10,000 per month in their business? I mean, the kind of lifestyle they can begin to have. The question is, are you going to be part of those 10,000 people, right? Because this is me asking you that with or without you, I will definitely get there. But the truth of the matter is, I want to do it with you. That is why I'm inviting you to log hands with me, and let's make this year a transformation year for you. Click the link below, right? Either the green button that you're seeing that says join our team, right? Click the link below, right, to get started with me, or click the yellow button that says click here to work directly with Deeper or Show, because I believe in you. I want to work hands with you. By the time you click by the time you go to the safe and secure order page, right, and you fill out, you click the link below, you go to the safe and order secure page, fill out your information, and click submit button, right, and your and you get, and it says success, or that you've been approved, right. I'll be giving you a call shortly, and we'll be setting a one-on-one coaching session, right, where we help you to show to devise a game plan of how you can be successful in your business right off the bat, alongside with my coach that you will be working with, right, that's going to help you. I mean imagine having people that are in your corner wanting to help you succeed. I mean how great can that be? How great can that be? I wish I had that in the beginning, before I struggled and struggled and struggled, right, and lost quite a lot of money, right. But this is your opportunity to make a change, to make a shift, to break through for yourself in your business, right, to begin to become an online success. Once again, click the link below, right, that says join our team, or the green button below that says join our team, or the button that says click here to work directly with Deeper or Show, right. Click that link below, fill out the safe and secure order page, right, and you're pulling out your credit card, and you're filling out the information to get started with me, right. You're hitting that submit button, and I believe it's saying success, right. I believe it's saying that you're approved, right. And I want to use this opportunity to welcome you to the team. I'm so excited for you. I'm looking forward to locking arms with you and helping you to make this year a transformational year, a breakthrough year for you, and it will be so that I can be part of your story, where you say, I sat down to listen to Deepo share some ideas with me, and that made the difference for me, because I decided to lock arms with him, and my life has not been the same again, right, because of the success that I'm having, right. Once again, this is Deepo Show. I believe this information has been very beneficial to you. It's up to you now to make the decision to either buy or not buy, decision to either join or not join. But the question is, if you decide not to join, if you decide not to buy, right, right now, how different would your life be? This is up to you. Click the button below, right, and fill out the safe and secure form, and with your credit card information, and click the submit button. And like I said, I believe it's saying approval or success. So welcome to the team. I look forward to having that personalized one-on-one coaching session with you, to help you to devise that game plan that can help you to take your business, your life to the next level. This is Deeper. I hope this information has been beneficial to you. Until next time, when we can share more ideas, when I can share more ideas with you that can help transform your life, take your business, your life to the next level. This is Deeper. I believe in you. You have greatness inside of you. Have a wonderful, have an awesome day, because you absolutely deserve it. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.